Hi, I'm just Miss Chogri and welcome to my channel. So today's video is a haul which I was meant to do in April. This is April's haul. I know I'm a few months late, but better late than never, I guess. So with further ado, let's get stuck in. So up first we have 3 volumes of Skullface Bookseller Honjin. Now I found out later that this is like a biography, I guess, an autobiography, which I thought it was really fascinating because it's of course manga. So yeah, excited to see what this is about. I think there are 4 volumes. I think there are 4 volumes to this, but yeah, for whatever reason I only got 3. I think I bought this off World of Books, and at the time it was going for really cheap, and I thought it was something completely different.
So let me show you a couple of pages inside. So yeah,
Looking forward to reading this as and when. I also bought 2 volumes. Oh, there's a sticker. Take that out later. 2 volumes of Wotokoi. I didn't know they were this thick. I thought they were just gonna be, you know, like single volumes, but I didn't know they were like 2 in 1, 3 in 1, not too sure. Found that out later. I'm almost clueless when it comes to manga, but I do like reading manga. So yeah, so bought 2 volumes. I bought volume 1 and volume 3, but then of course later on I actually did buy more volumes. So I've actually got volumes 1 to 5, and of course the only volume that's missing is 6. And as soon as I get 6, I will have a complete series. Up next, I bought 3 different volumes for One Punch Man. Of course I'm collecting One Punch Man. I haven't started reading it yet, but I did watch a bit of the anime and I thought it was really entertaining, so I thought let's just collect the manga. And of course it is ongoing. So yeah, I ended up getting volumes 10, 16 and 17. I think I've got what do I have? Oh no, it's not there. Oh, must have moved it. Next, I bought 3 volumes of Food Wars. I'm collecting Food Wars at the moment, but it's not a hardcore serious collection that I've got. I'm just grabbing as many volumes as I can as and when. I picked up volumes 4, 5 and 14. Yeah, so they're very scattered. Not sure when I'll read them, but of course I'll get to it when I do. Anything food based I'm always up for. So I'm also collecting a Monster at the moment. Haven't started reading it yet, but I do love the whole psychological thriller aspect of it. I think in a previous video I also did buy the first 2 volumes, so this is volume 3. And something that's really cool about Monster is if you put the books side by side, then they become like a portrait, like a collage of portraits. It's almost like someone's hung photographs on the wall. So it looks very cool once assembled, and yeah, I found that very cool. But yeah, this is volume 3 of Monster. Next we have A Bride's Story. This is volume 3. I also have volume 2 and 4, I think. I just need volume 1 to start reading, and of course it is an ongoing series. I actually did see, what is it, volume, I'm not sure which volume it was, for that, which is available on pre-order, to pre-order. I'll just show you a couple of pages. I hope I don't ruin anything, but the artwork is really nice in this. And yeah, yeah, the artwork is really nice. So yeah, this is volume 3 of A Bride's Story. Up next, this was a complete and utter random buy. I had no intention of collecting, you know, to start collecting a new series. This wasn't really on my radar at all. I had heard of it, but it's not something that I physically put on the list to kind of like keep my eye out for. Anyway, picked up 4 volumes of Boarding School Juliet. I had heard of this series, but yeah, like I mentioned earlier, it's not a series that I kind of was hoping or wanting to get anytime soon. Not sure why I do this. I just make life difficult for me because I don't even have volume 2 or 3. I can start to read this, but I can't continue it unless I get the volumes that I need. I picked volumes 1, 6, 8 and 9. I looked at the covers and I thought they were really, really pretty. They looked really, really cute. This is of course volume 1. You've got volume 6. You've got volume 8. And you've got volume 9. And I thought, yeah, they were really pretty, why not? But yeah, let me just quickly show you. Inside, I always open manga the wrong way around. So you've got something like that inside. I think the artwork is really nice. So yeah, I'm not sure when I will be reading this. I mean, I'm not in a rush. As long as I know I have them, I'm not in a rush at all to start reading Boarding School Juliet. But if you've read it and you do recommend it, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. So up next we have BL manga. Now I've got to say, this was a very random buy, but Tokyo Pop covers are really, really, really beautiful. So yeah, I had to buy it. It's of course called Snow Fairy. I did read the synopsis and I really liked it, and I thought, you know what, let's check it out. The artwork inside is really, really nice as well. It's very clean, it's very crisp, it's very easy on the eyes. I've got a lot of, well, I wouldn't say a lot, but I do have a fair few Tokyo Pop BL manga that I do want to read. After buying this, I did actually buy a few more, but of course that won't be included in this video because this is April's haul, and this is the only one that I got in April. But maybe, perhaps, when I've read the others, I will I'll probably make another video to let you know what I've read. Up next we have, I think it's manhwa, it's not manga. This is Milkyway Hitchhiking. I believe it's about a cat. I thought the synopsis was really interesting, and this was just a complete random buy. It's full colour. The artwork is amazing. It's very clean, it's very crisp. I hope I'm not spoiling anything for anybody, but yeah, it's really difficult to hold open and it is a bit heavy. I wasn't expecting that. I'm not too sure if I'm just getting a bit weak. But yeah, there you go. Milky Way Hitchhiking. This is volume 1. Not too sure how many volumes there are. Another random buy recently. I did go to, well, it wasn't recently, it was a while ago now. Went to watch Super Mario, the movie, and I absolutely enjoyed it. I thought it was so cool. Loved everything about it. So actually, I had to. I just could not get it. So yeah, I bought the Super Mario Manga Mania, and I thought, let's check it out. Now this is very nostalgic for me. So back in the 80s or 90s, there were these books, Super Mario books, adventure books, where you had to kind of like get a pencil or a pen and fill out like mazes and, you know, do other things. It was like an activity book, basically, an adventure activity book, and it was like there were like choice options as well. you know, do you want to save Princess Peach? Yes, go to page da 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 da. So I thought it was, you know, it's an interactive thing, and I thought it was really cool back then, and you could actually collect them, and they would come with a like library binding, plastic covers. And back in the days, in the late 90s, I used to get a pencil, even though I didn't understand a lot, scribbled through the entire thing. I'm not too sure why I did that, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, so I had to get Super Mario Manga Mania. Right, up next, so we've done the manga, so now it's time for graphic novels. I think it's graphic novels. I don't think we can class this as manga, but I bought 5 volumes. These were super cheap, and let me just point out that I've not actually seen the film. There is a film, well, there's a film to this. I have not seen it. Not too sure if I will check. Maybe I will after I read these. But I've got 5 volumes of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I thought, why not? I got volumes 1, 2, 3, 6 and 8, so I've got loads of other volumes to collect. Of course I'm missing 4, 5, missing 7 and missing the rest, but they were really cheap from World of Books, and I thought I'd get it. I am into you know, if I'm into manga, I'll be okay with this. But anyway, the covers are really pretty, so let me start from 8. So this is 8. It's very shiny. And then you have got, let's do it this way. You've got volume 6. Then you've got volume 3. I think volume 3 cover is really good. It's really amazing. You've got volume 2. And then you have volume 1. Right, let me just show you inside. They are very thin. They're not very thick at all. So if it's something that you want, this is full, these are all full color, by the way. So yeah, if you're looking for a quick read, this is a relationship chart, which I thought was really cool, so you know who the characters are, and you know, if you do kind of get confused, you can just kind of get back to this. But yeah, some of the, well, not some, all of the artwork in here is amazing. Absolutely love it.
There's actually a page, I'm not sure which volume it is in, but it's so pretty. It's like a double page. Let's try to find it.
Yeah, here it is. This is such a pretty double page. It's so amazing. So yeah, this is Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. If you've seen the film and you do recommend it, let me know, so I can probably check it out sooner rather than later. So we've done the graphic novels, we've done the manga, now it's time to move over to some books. I actually had to go back to my emails to see what I actually bought in April. April was a very busy month of buying, purely because the deals were really good. So I got a load of these books that I'm going to show you now for very cheap. Up first we have Han Kang's Greek Lessons. This is a signed exclusive edition. You've got some Hangul there. I have absolutely no idea, none, what is written on that. If you can see and you know what's written, let me know, because I really want to know what's written. Anyway, it is a signed edition. I think I bought this off Foils. Of course, here's the signature. If you haven't read any Han Kang yet, I suggest you do. I've actually only read the White Book, which I thought was really interesting. I enjoyed it to a certain extent, so looking forward to reading this. I still need to read The Vegetarian, which I will read very soon. So yeah, looking forward to reading Greek Lessons. Up next, I ended up buying a paperback version of A Crying in H-Mart. This memoir I've been wanting to read for a very long time, so really glad I got my hands on it, so now I can just dig in. I actually haven't read an autobiography, a memoir, or biography of any sort whatsoever. So non-fiction. I'm more of a fiction person than I am a non-fiction person, so yeah, really looking forward to reading this as and when. This is a newly released paperback version of the, there is a paperback version already, I think, I'm not sure, but this one was released recently, so I thought, why not? Up next, I bought the series for Detective Kazuke Kindaichi by Seishi Yokimizu. I hope I haven't butchered the name, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you've seen these around, so I thought, why not just get them? I think they are locked room murder mysteries. I'm not sure. I like I said, I've not really looked too much into this. This is of course Honjin Murders. This is book 1. I also got Death on Gokumon Island. That is book number 2. Also got The Village of 8 Graves, book number 3, and book number 4 is The Inugami Curse. And I know there is a book 5 which is out to pre-order. I think it's called The Flute Murders, I'm not sure, but I do know that yeah, book 5 is up for pre-orders. If that's something that you're into, definitely check it out. So next, oh, these are so heavy. Why are they so heavy? So I am a fan of Lord of the Rings. I've seen all of the movies maybe more than 10 times, I don't know. I've seen them a lot of times, and I realised I actually haven't read the books yet. So there was a specific edition of the books that I wanted to get my hands on because they were illustrated, and I saw them going really cheap on World of Books, so I thought, why not? So yeah, I got I ended up getting, of course, The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, and I also got, gosh, they are so heavy, I got The Hobbit. These actually came ripped. The cover, the dust jacket is really thin. I love the illustrations on these books, but yeah, unfortunately they did come ripped, and they came they were in quite bad condition. But to be honest, that doesn't really faze me, because when it comes to books, sometimes what's on the inside matters more, and it's more important than what's on the outside. So if I were just to take away the dust jacket, then it's just simple. It's nothing fancy, and there are some illustrations. Let me see if I can find some so I can share it and show you what the well, some of the illustrations look like. You can of course, oh, this is heavy. So you've got illustrations. If I think these are heavy, then what I'm about to show you next, they are really weighty. Anyway, I absolutely love the illustrations to these. That's the reason why I wanted to get these editions. Okay, not too sure why my video cut me off. It just stopped recording. Not too sure. Anyway, what was I saying? I was saying, yeah, illustrations make reading more elevated and the experience more elevated, and I love books with illustration, just so you can kind of picturize the scene. I know it's all up here, but you know, if you get a visual, then it's more better, personally. Okay, so these are really heavy, not sure I'm going to show you, but okay. So I bought the first 4 books for the illustrated version of Harry Potter. Now you may know that these actually go for about £30+, but on Wob, when I did get them, they were really cheap. So some of them, 2 of them were, I think, about £9, and the other 2 were about 7. So I got them for really cheap, and they came in okay condition, but I'm not the one to complain as long as the insides are really good, which they are. So yeah, got of course Philosopher's Stone, And the illustrations inside, I'll just quickly show you. Of course it comes with a red ribbon bookmark, which I think is really nice. But yeah, the illustrations inside are so pretty, so clear, so crisp. Oh, so the illustrations are really nice. And of course they're not on every single page, they're only on selected pages. And of course I got Chamber of Secrets as well. Again, let me show you some illustrations.
So I was never really into reading when I was in school. Reading is something that I got into very late. Well, when I say late, later on in life, so like late 20s.
This is Goblet of Fire. It is really chunky compared to the other two that I showed you. But yeah, this is really heavy.
Really looking forward to reading this as and when. When I think of Harry Potter, I mainly think of winter. I'm not sure why. Let's pick a nice page with more illustrations. And I love the feel to the pages as well. They're very yeah, this is difficult to show. But yeah, there we have Goblet of Fire.
These are really heavy. Anyway, let's do one last one. Prisoner of Azkaban.
I think the entire film was really nicely done. Night bus. There you go.
So yeah, you've got loads of illustrations in here, but like I said, they're not going to be on every single page. They are selected pages only. But yeah, the feel of the pages are really nice. They're very thick, so they won't tear very easily. I should put this down. They are heavy. Okay, so there we have it. The first 4 in the Harry Potter illustrated editions. Like I said, I did get them off Wob for really cheap. I would recommend, if you are planning to buy a certain book or manga or graphic novels, I would suggest you check out Wob first before you check out any other shop, maybe whether it be Blackwell's, Foyle's or Amazon. But just have a look at Wob, because sometimes you can get really good condition books for really cheap. And of course there are loads of codes flying around, unfortunately. So this month they stopped the stackable codes, which is a really big shame, because, you know, we were having so much fun buying things for really cheap. But yeah, now you can't really do any, you know, stackable codes, which I'm a bit sad about. But before they stopped, it was really strange, because before they stopped doing the stackable codes, which I believe was probably last week, it was in the afternoon they stopped, but I actually did end up buying a few books in the morning for really cheap. So I ended up buying the latest Marvel books in the Penguin collection. So I got Captain America, I got Black Panther, and I got the Amazing Spider-Man. Now they normally retail for like £31 on Amazon. Yeah, 31 plus on Amazon, but I ended up getting them for really cheap. Black Panther I think was like £4.50, and Amazing Spider-Man was I think for £11, and Captain America was like £4.75 or something. And this was all due to the codes that were stackable, but unfortunately, yeah, you can't really stack them now, codes. But you can actually apply as one code per order, which isn't that bad. But yeah, like I said, if you are planning on buying books, I would recommend check out World of Books first. And normally when I buy off World of Books, I normally buy books that are in very good condition or like new. I never get good or well read, because I just know they're going to be battered. But even then, you know, I've bought very good books which have come in not very good condition, but you know, you just kind of send them a message and they will either replace it or give you a refund. So I've never had any major issues with refunds or returns or anything like that when it comes to WOB. So yeah, anyway, there we have it, my April haul video, which was kind of late, but better late than never, I guess. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed what you've seen today, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more content which I will be making in the coming weeks. And of course, don't forget to let me know if you've read anything I've showcased today, or if you are planning to read anything that I've showcased today in the comment section down below. Right then, until the next video, take care and hey, happy reading!